Donald Trump has launched his family's cryptocurrency venture. Trump did not discuss specifics about the new business or how it would work, pivoting from questions about cryptocurrency to talking about artificial intelligence or other topics. Other speakers after Trump included his eldest son, talking about embracing cryptocurrency as an alternative to what they allege is a banking system tilted against conservatives. NDTV's Parmeshwar Bawa has those details.
The former US President Donald Trump seems to be capitalizing on the spotlight from his ongoing White House campaign. The Trump family has pledged to make finance great again with a new family-run crypto endeavor called World Liberty Financial, and they really turned up the volume on their promotion. But given the nature of the project, it might just stir up some debates about constitutional issues. They hosted a lengthy 2-hour live stream on social media platform X, teasing the announcement of World Liberty Financial to his over 90 million followers. He spoke broadly about the blockchain industry, the success of his NFT collections, and crypto's generational learning curve. But the catch? The stream was quite vague on the specifics. While the platform is reportedly being described as a decentralized finance money market, or a platform where people can borrow, lend, and earn interest on crypto, Trump did not personally speak about the project he is launching before turning the stream over to his sons and partners. What we know is they're introducing a governance token named WLFI. This token is unique because it's non-transferable and won't generate any yield. Its sole purpose is to allow holders to vote on decisions related to the project's development. 63% of the supply will be sold to accredited public investors with no pre-sales or VC allocation, project partner Chase Hero has said. Another 17% will be set aside for rewards, while the remaining 20% will be held by the project team for compensation. Trump is billing World Liberty Financial as a chance to make finance great again. But for the Trumps, some assert that it's nothing more than an endorsement deal. But the optics of a presidential candidate launching a new company could make cryptocurrency policy an election issue after all. One big question on everyone's mind is, if this WLFI token is non-transferable, what's the incentive for buying it? With no ability to trade or earn from it, the crypto community will definitely be curious about the value and purpose behind this token. The other burning question is whether a sitting president could even be associated with such a business. Parmeshwar Bawa for NDTV.
Let's take a closer look at the story now. Joining us is Dr. Vishal Saraswat, cryptocurrency expert. We're also joined by Irina Sukumin. She's a national security attorney and a geopolitical analyst. Irina, let me come to you first. Let's just kick it off with that last question raised there in the story that we just heard. This Trump venture comes just barely 50 days before an election. On the campaign trail, Trump has made it amply clear that he's going to do everything he can to get a very favorable policy for crypto if he becomes president. How concerned are you that his company will stand to benefit if Trump comes into the Oval Office?
I think it's a very real concern. This is highly unusual for a president to be launching a private venture so closely associated to the policies he's advocating and so close to the election. Now, there is no law prohibiting the presidents from having private business while they're in office, but it is not customary to do so. Both President Reagan and President George H.W. Bush had moved their personal wealth into trusts upon taking office. And President Trump, during his first term in office, caused a bit of a havoc by not doing that. He reallocated his businesses to his sons rather than into a trust, which raised a lot of questions about conflicts of interest. It's not technically illegal, but the ethics of it are highly questionable.
Vishal, similar question to you here. Now, the U.S. regulator, the Securities and Exchange Commission, has been cracking down on the crypto industry. It's arguing that nearly all cryptocurrencies need to be regulated, like stocks traded on Wall Street. But if we have Trump in the White House, we could see regulations that are softer on such requirements. Would you agree with that argument?
Yes, if you look at Trump when he was the president, at that time he actually opposed crypto. He was against crypto. He was very strict that, okay, there should be regulations and so on. But over these last 4 years, he has changed his stance, which could be influenced just because his sons or his friends, they have gotten into crypto business. So yeah, and we don't know why he has changed his stance. Maybe just because he has got a lot of donations from the crypto industry. So yes, that is certainly a concern that he may go softer on the regulations, and which may not be as
Right.
strict as they should be.
As robust or strong, indeed. Yeah. I mean, now the two entrepreneurs behind Trump's family venture are two men by the name of Chase Hero and Zachary Folkman. Now, Hero has described himself as the dirtbag of the internet, and Folkman used to teach classes on how to seduce women. All of this reported. What do we really know about these guys?
Well,
Well,
frankly, they
of
very
course,
much
we have.
fit.
Irina,
Go
go
ahead,
ahead.
They
please.
very much Yes, sorry. They very much fit the profile of the types of personalities that Trump has attracted to himself. Part of the reason is that he's really not knowledgeable about the industry at all, and he is also only looking for the celebrity factor. Another part is that he's been deliberately trying to attract this sort of kind of macho vibe, which sometimes goes hand in hand with really unscrupulous actions. I mean, this sort of activity reminds me of Andrew Tate, who also was once perceived as a legitimate influencer and internet TikTok personality until he was charged with assorted crimes, including human trafficking. I certainly hope this will not turn out to be the case, but these sort of guys don't bring in a vibe of credibility to a very risky business that's already confronting a lot of controversies, flaws, and challenges. They give off a vibe of fraud at the very least.
Yeah, I just want to ask a little bit more about that credibility issue. Vishal, I'll just come to you in a moment, but Irina, again to you here. Hero and Zachary were reportedly behind a similar sounding effort that only lasted a few months. Doe Finance. A hacking attack took down Doe that stole all the funds in it. How can people really trust a venture like this time around, even though it has Trump's endorsement?
This sort of venture does bring in very serious national security concerns, not only financial regulation, but they're very likely to attract hackers. Cryptocurrency has been targeted particularly by North Korean hackers and spies who are gathering not only information on crypto wallets with the effort to hijack the currencies, but also gathering personal data from people's devices. That's just the most recent scandal. There's been multiple, of course, other attacks from other parts of the world. And of course, cryptocurrency exchanges have been involved in a number of scandals, frauds, and so forth, which also has attracted a lot of scrutiny. So somebody who has a reputation for negligible security measures and involved in a scandal will not likely give pause to investors.
Vishal, what's the role of Trump's family members in this whole venture? Trump's title, very interesting titles for all of them. Trump's title is Chief Crypto Advocate. Barron Trump, the 18-year-old son of Trump, is also got an interesting title. And Eric Trump and Donald Trump Jr. each described as Web3 ambassadors. What does all this really mean?
Well, this basically kind of also gives insight what's happening at this World Liberty this company. That very likely Trumps are only brand ambassadors for the company. They are not the real participants. They are not really executives. And this particular company is using Trump's presidency campaign as an way to gain more investment or make more money. And these guys are just simply themselves making money by endorsing this particular company instead of having real stake in the company.
Right, that was Irina and Vishal there joining us this morning, throwing some insight there into Trump's latest venture on cryptocurrency. Thank you guys so much for your time.